This is not the standard HyperGo that we've been used to for the past year. Seems they're using some of that human creativity to make something new. Stuff like a metal chassis, different suspension and tire options right in the box, extra parts, detailed owner's manual, and even a 3,000 milliamp battery. We're gonna review this car so hard because, well, that's what they're doing on the box.
Help me!
We are gonna put these stiffer springs that it comes with on, and of course the larger tires as well. And then we're gonna run it on 3S. Tires are soft in the center, but hard on the edge. I feel that should give us some absorption capabilities for jumps, but also the stiffness should help with the mighty sliding. They do call this a 14th scale, but honestly, it's not that much bigger than their 16th scale model. Maybe about an inch in length, roughly the same in girth. Yeah, I said girth. Once we get these bigger tires on it, it might be wider. I don't know. Like I said, most of this is pretty original to me, at least. This is a different motor than their old models, different suspension, different chassis, different battery tray. We don't have that silly thing that they did before. There's a few things that definitely look familiar for sure, like the big juicy axles, Jeep style headlights, and we've also got overhead off-road lights, a pretty good lengthy lead wire, roll cage inside the body shell, protects the insides and also helps protect the body shell itself. 4,400 kV motor. We have all plastic arms, plastic steering links except for the turnbuckle, easy access ESC button from the side, metal hex-shaped drive shaft from the front to the rear axle with a little support bushing in the middle. Yeah, I already ran it once on the gravel. You'll see that in a minute. Yeah, so it is set to be 98 degrees outside today, so it's gonna be really hot. That's Fahrenheit. The feels like temperature is already like 300. Certainly not the best day to be doing some landscaping. And hey, if you're here because you like RC cars, smash that like button for us. Yeah, the shocks are oil filled, but they seem a little short as there's not a lot of suspension travel, and there's not even any adjustability on the control arms or the shock towers to raise them. The control arms are rather short, so it might not be a great jumper, but we're probably gonna try it anyway. Maybe I could find a way to put some longer arms on here one day. Just like I did with this grizzly beast. Hold on tight. Nice. Man, this thing rips like you wouldn't believe. The camera is just not doing it justice. I think this will be awesome on the concrete. I'm excited for that. For how tiny those tires are? Look at this thing move. Definitely can't wait to put those bigger tires on. Did you just try to eat a piece of dirt? Why is it on your mouth?
I don't know.
Let me stick your tongue out. Yeah, dirt.
Yuck.
I am not sure where that came from. Oh, that was a 360 kickflip. Something else people don't think about is you can get a 2-ton pile of dirt like that for relatively cheap. And if the delivery driver is good, he'll actually dump it to where it almost makes a perfect 2-sided ramp like that. And listen to those tires squeal. That sounds awesome. Meant to do that. Ooh. Definitely good at the mighty slidey. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Look, even the truck is sweating. Just a screw popped out. Doesn't look like anything's broken. All right, we got that screw taken care of. Now we're gonna go ahead and swap the shock springs and tires. Yeah, look at that size difference already. There we go. All of them are done. It does chassis slat pretty bad, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust these shocks maybe about halfway. That'll definitely help an unnoticeable amount for what we're about to do, but I will say these are pretty cheap shocks. I mean, they do feel like they're oil filled, but they're plastic bodied. You have to remember, this is still a budget RC, and they always have to sacrifice somewhere to keep it as affordable as possible. Shocks and tires are where you usually see those cuts. Luckily, they did not sacrifice on power for this thing. Not getting a backflip out of this one, that's for sure. I bet we'll get one on 3S though. Ooh, that didn't look healthy. Barely, yeah, all right. Jeez. $26.9. Oh. Very lack of air control up there. Even the bigger tires, they're not very heavy. Well, that was a lot of running for one battery. So we're gonna try it on 3S. Okay. It's gonna backflip now. Yeah. I find the servo to be extremely weak on this too. Whoa!
Give me that!
Who is this?
You want to try and land a backflip?
Yeah, because it's on 3S, dude.
Oh, okay. God, that's amazing.
There you go. Smiles all the way home. Oh!
I can.
Once you've let off the trigger, it does have some sort of auto brake. It's delayed by about 2 seconds. What's it say?
36.0.
This narrow road makes it a little bit difficult to hold it wide open. I bet it would probably get closer to 40. Dude, that was wicked. See if it'll go. Nice, dude.
How? Yeah, this thing's got the power.
It's kind of hyper, isn't it?
Yeah. That was a good one.
That was the most wickedest backflip I've ever seen.
That was the highest and the farthest. I'm glad I made that.
You think that was a world record?
Yeah. I want to see if you can do that real quick.
There's no way I could replicate such awesome things.
You guys can do it.
I-
That was cool.
Digging itself in a hole. Oh, it's stuck on a root. That's why. Ugh. Well, it just rained for a minute. We might get an unexpected downpour. So it does have an automatic brake once you let go of the throttle with a 2-second delay. I don't know, I guess it's in the event of a runaway it'd be good. Otherwise, it's annoying. Alright, that's not, uh-oh. Turning it off and back on did the trick. and it's getting nasty out. Maybe it was just because battery was dead, and the crash into the curb was just coincidence because it's already stopped again. Just in time too, because it's about ready to come down. All right, good job, HyperGo. That was perfect timing. Suddenly got dark, pouring down rain. Whee! At least now I can check the gutter operation on my new chicken coop. As long as all you are staying dry in there. You remember a few videos ago, my brother knocked down our old chicken coop, so I had to build a new one. The guy who built that original coop was no carpenter. Raccoons found their way in. And I'll just say they are messy eaters. We had one survivor, she's a trooper, and we got 6 new ones in there. So I had to build a new one for their safety. And the old one was just hideous. And obviously it needed a gutter. Okay, so yes, that battery was at 4%. So I guess hitting the curb was just coincidence that it shut off. I do like this double battery strap system. Certainly keeps them nice and secure. I'll put a link to this 3S battery in the description. I did get a few pebbles clogging up the steering in there a couple times. So this might be my favorite HyperGo so far. It's a lot more stable on the ground than the other ones because for one, it sits lower, and two, that metal chassis makes it bottom heavy, less likely to tippy flippy, including landing jumps. It lands jumps and it didn't bounce out of control. Bounced a little bit, stayed on its wheels most of the time. And I thought that I was starting to get some unevenness to its pull when accelerating, and I just now found out why. The centrifugal force of the tires, and of course oh boy, our power's flickering. The centrifugal force of the tires, which of course transfers to the axle, will sometimes throw these springs out, and those springs, here's the other side, actually hold the pin in that connects the axle to the axle stub. So if that spring centrifuges out, probably not the right word. Oh no, come on. Come on, that pin can easily fly out as well, or fall out during the next stopping maneuver. See what I mean? That whole thing should be spinning. That's not too big a deal. I've had other cars do that before. It's definitely annoying. Took a few nasty tumbles and some front end collisions, and our chassis is looking pretty darn straight. These little bitty screws holding the front hood on pull through this body cover pretty easy, so I'd maybe put some little washers on there. Honestly, I didn't know what I was gonna think with this because in the pictures, it doesn't look like much. Maybe that's just my opinion, but holy carp, this thing is pretty sweet. Well, that's all I've got. I hope you guys will come back and see us for the next one. Hit that like button if you like this video, and we will see you soon.